What? Everybody knew except me?
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 greatest episodes in Ben 10.
I'm taking matters into my own hands. I need the best at my back, and that's you two.
For this list, we'll be looking at the best and most popular episodes from the classic Ben 10 continuity. We'll be considering the overall rating, popularity, and importance of these episodes, and we'll also be counting multi-part episodes as one entry. With around 230 episodes to choose from, which ones do you think deserve to be on the list of Ben 10's greatest hits? Be sure to let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Ghost Freaked Out. Ben may have guts when it comes to facing any threat that comes his way, but what happens when the threat comes from within?
You again?
It's that kid who took down Zombozo.
That was a sweet gig working for that clown, and you ruined it. Now it's payback time.
This is the very thing this episode tackles, and how it does so is why it makes the list. After Ben's transformation, Ghost Freak starts acting freakier than usual, with the creepy phantom giving him the fright of a lifetime after he escapes the Omnitrix.
I'm glad to be rid of that freak.
And I thought we were close. So nice to finally meet you, face to face.
Driven by revenge and the desire to become whole again, Ghost Freak, also known as the Scare, shows that there is no line that he won't cross if it means carrying out his vendetta against Ben. Unfortunately for Scare, he greatly underestimates Ben and is defeated after being exposed to sunlight, ending the Ecto-Neurite's reign of terror, at least for the time being. Number 9. Back with a Vengeance. Nothing like revenge against a common enemy to bring two villains together. After Kevin 11 rescues Vilgax from deep space, the two put aside their differences and form an alliance dedicated to taking down Ben.
I don't take orders, and I could care less about some stupid watch. I just want revenge on the little twerp wearing it.
Which you stand a far better chance of achieving if he's not wearing the Omnitrix.
It's a good thing that Ben unlocks the Omnitrix's master control, allowing him to keep up with his enemies and even survive the dangers of the Null Void. While the fast-paced action scenes are a treat for any fan, Ben is soon forced into surrendering the Omnitrix in exchange for Gwen's safety. It's a painful moment watching Ben lose the Omnitrix, but thanks to Gwen's quick thinking, the young hero makes an epic comeback and returns to fight another day.
Whoa, the Omnitrix! But I saw you throw it away.
Maybe you're dumb enough to throw the Omnitrix away, but I'm not.
Number 8. The Final Battle. Leave it to villains like Vilgax and Albedo to use underhanded methods to try and take down Ben. After Albedo kidnaps Gwen and Kevin, Ben is lured into a trap where he confronts the Mad Galvin during the course of this two-part storyline.
But did you know that I have your friends? Albedo, let them go or...
Easy, Ben. He wants you angry.
Then today's his lucky day. I'm coming for you, Albedo!
Unlike their previous encounters, Ben is powerless against Albedo's latest trump card, the Ultimatrix. With the power of ultimate aliens at his disposal, Albedo wipes the floor with Ben, allowing Vilgax to swoop in and take the Omnitrix.
Give it to me.
Crushed by his defeat, Ben reaches his lowest point, but the timely arrival of Azimuth and some well-written dialogue allows him to experience new hope.
Not so easy to win without the Omnitrix, is it?
No, it isn't.
Thanks to Azimuth's wisdom, Ben turns the tables on Vilgax by destroying his old Omnitrix and then takes him down after donning the Ultimatrix. Number 7. Ben 10,000. In this episode, the past and future collide when Ben meets his future self, Ben 10,000.
Whoa, you're me, right? And it looks like I'm new and improved. This is so cool that I'm so cool. Did you say headquarters? I have my own headquarters!
While Ben 10,000 may be the most powerful hero, he's far from perfect. Obsessed with staying hero 24/7, young Ben soon realizes that his future self has become too serious and fails to make time for anything else, including his own family.
Whoa, I really need to lighten up.
Eager to knock some sense back into him, Ben assists him with taking down a resurrected Vilgax, who is bigger and more dangerous than ever. Ultimately, young Ben succeeds in reminding Ben 10,000 of what matters most and, more importantly, what it means to be Ben Tennyson.
Trust me, you're gonna want to go Ben. Thanks for making me realize that.
Number 6, for a few brains more. Watching Ben take on all the Nematrix aliens in a fistful of brains is definitely an amazing sight to behold.
Choose wisely, Tennyson. Whichever alien you pick will be your last.
However, what happens next is even better. After Azimuth literally loses his brain thanks to Albedo, Ben and his friends are forced into a life-or-death game of keep-away as they struggle to prevent Albedo from absorbing Azimuth's intelligence.
Now, watch as I make Azimuth's intelligence mine.
It's a feat that is far from easy when forced to deal with both Albedo's ultimate forms and the Nematrix predators. Ironically, even without his intellect, Azimuth still proves himself instrumental in taking down Kyber and Albedo, especially after he helps unlock Ben's second strongest alien, Atomics.
Here, you're having better luck with it than me.
Needless to say, this is an episode that fans won't soon forget. We know Albedo won't. Number 5, Showdown. There comes a time in every hero's life where they must confront their traumatic past in order to move forward. Ben Tennyson is no exception.
Slow down, Ben. You don't want a repeat of what happened to Feedback.
In this 2-part episode, Ben comes face to face with his old enemy, Malware, a corrupted galvanic mechamorph who is responsible for destroying his favorite alien, Feedback.
Though I am here for Azimuth, I wish to destroy him with his most precious creation.
This was an event which deeply traumatized him. When Malware's revenge leads him down a path that threatens the Galvan homeworld, Ben confronts his past failure and learns to forgive himself.
We're not losers. Beating ourselves up is just doing a favor for Malware and everyone else we ever go up against. So from now on, let's save the beatdowns for the bad guys.
In doing so, Ben regains Feedback and uses his power to put an end to Malware's rampage once and for all. Number 4, the Frogs of War. Leave it to Ben to suffer from technical difficulties in the middle of an alien invasion.
Thanks for the save.
When the warmongering incursions invade Earth, most would assume that Ben would beat the bad guys and emerge the victor like always. Unfortunately, things don't go quite as planned. After being outsmarted by the incursion princess Atea, Ben is forced into exile and sent adrift in space. Fortunately, Ben manages to return to Earth where he reunites with his allies and helps bring an end to the incursion's reign of terror. With plenty of action, war, betrayal, a little romance, and even a massive Tokustar brawl, it's no wonder that both parts of the Frogs of War are so popular with fans.
You wanna come with Tennyson? You know, lose that monkey face and turn back into Bullfrag?
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
You're lost.
Number 3, the end of an era. As the penultimate episode of the classic Ben 10 continuity, The End of an Era is highly rated by fans and is packed to the brim with plenty of fun moments and cameos. Plus, who can forget the epic battle between Maltruant, Ben 10,000, and his allies?
Well, it's been a while since I was in a good old-fashioned fist fight.
Maltruant definitely lives up to the hype of being the series' final major antagonist. Even when outnumbered, Maltruant's mastery over time allows him to easily keep up with even Ben 10,000's strongest transformation.
About time!
Just when all hope seems lost, Ben's son Ken, aka Spanner, assists his father by bringing in a younger Ben and Rook for backup. While Maltruant ultimately escapes, the episode's final moments perfectly sets things up for the series' inevitable conclusion.
I wish I could say I will remember you all fondly, but when I'm finished, there will be no you to remember.
Number 2, A New Dawn. Picking up from our last entry, this episode serves as a fitting end to the classic Ben 10 continuity.
That could have gone worse.
Worse? You tore through the fabric of existence with no regard for our safety.
With the fate of the universe at stake, Ben and Rook chase Maltruant across the time stream where they get into some rather interesting situations, such as meeting George Washington and even fighting a young Vilgax.
What an unexpected turn of events.
In the end, Ben and Rook finally track down Maltruant to the point in time before the Big Bang occurs. After a long struggle and several heart-stopping near misses, Ben once again does the impossible and foils Maltruant's plan by using the combined power of all his aliens to send Maltruant's modified Big Bang right back at him.
You wanted your very own Big Bang!
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. The Ultimate Heist. Albedo returns as Kyber's partner and recreates the Ultimatrix.
I can change into ultimate aliens, but you can't.
Maybe I don't need to.
Paradox. Ben and the gang meet Professor Paradox for the first time.
Swamp fire. That takes me back. Or is it forward? It's so hard to tell, Ben.
Kevin 11. Before he became Ben's ally, they were bitter enemies.
Psych! I absorb energy, remember? You don't have to do this.
War of the Worlds. Ben and his allies take on the Hybrid invasion.
The Omnitrix is Noah's Ark, and you are Noah.
Ben 10, Secrets of the Omnitrix. In the TV movie, Ben searches the universe for azimuth to prevent the Omnitrix from self-destructing.
Should have been me! It should have been me! It should have been me!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, and then there were none. How far are you willing to go to defeat your greatest enemy? For a guy like Vilgax, it turns out that's pretty far.
Why settle for the Omnitrix when I could possess the watch and its wearer? Not just one. I can control every Omnitrix by controlling every Ben who wields it.
After gathering an army of evil Bens to destroy a version of Ben without the Omnitrix, Vilgax and his allies soon come to blows with Ben Prime and his team of good Bens. However, Vilgax soon betrays his allies and reveals that his true goal all along was to erase all Bens in the multiverse, including Ben Prime.
Ben! It's just a gadget! Be the hero!
Fortunately, Vilgax fails to eliminate No Watch Ben, who successfully restores the Bens of the multiverse and helps his counterparts defeat Vilgax. The fact that No Watch Ben is the one to deliver the final blow in the following episode makes this victory all the more symbolic and enjoyable.
You've earned it.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.